AFL Evolution 2 is a game that I have enjoyed doing live stream career modes and more importantly created my longest ongoing series on the matchday mode. So here, in my opinion, are 7 things that would be awesome in AFL Evolution 3. Disclaimer, I do know that AFL would be a hard game to recreate and they have done it better than I could ever, but there are some things that in my opinion could improve the game. So comment down below what you think on my opinions and what are yours that would improve the game. Anyway, let's get into the video. Number 1 would be adding the team chanting in the dressing room. I enjoy watching an AFL game, but more importantly, the hype that is in the dressing room after they do the song in the tunnel or huddle, that would be awesome to add. I know in the game you just hear the song and the players walking off the field, but what would make the game so much better is they walk off the field into the tunnel and then sang the song. So, by the way, these aren't in any order, this is just what I've written down. Number 2 would be a more realistic face scan. As you may know, there is some players that their faces are spot on, and other players you would question are that player. But games like FIFA, you see every year they're evolving, but AFL Evolution, in my opinion, is still a far way away from the graphics. So if they got picked up by like a really good game developer organization, or they just figured out something with their graphics, it would be a top-notch game. Number 3 is better commentary. Now you may notice when you go into the game, they introduce the stadium and everything, but you hear breaks, so they haven't like taken the time to do every different scenario. They've just done the cheat plan and said the team once and then combined them, but it just sounds really sloppy, like there's a break in between. I'll play a clip for you right now.
Hudson, and what a match we have today between Adelaide and Geelong. Today's game from the Adelaide Oval.
Number 4 would be better ball physics. Now, I know this may sound stupid, but AFL balls aren't rounds. You're not always going to get a perfect bounce. But like I said, these guys are doing it way better than what I could ever do. And I know it would be really hard to recreate an AFL game because there's so many different tempos and all that. But, I mean, what wouldn't hurt to add into the coding just, 1 in 5 chance of getting an awkward bounce or whatever. Just so there's still the possibility of you throw and goal and you get an awkward bounce. Or when you bounce the ball, you fumble it. Like, yeah, I'd get mad at it, but it would just make the game that much more realistic that if I looked on it on another perspective, it would make the game so much better. So yeah, better ball physics and better commentary really for 3 and 4. Now 5, 6 and 7, they aren't major things, like it's not going to kill me if they don't have it. But number 5 is adding the Indigenous kits. Now every year I love the Indigenous kits. I actually have the 2021 Geelong Indigenous kit that I wear around because I just love them. Like, yeah, they're just a whole new level of kits. I wish other sports did special kits because some of the designs are just next level. Number 6 is for manager career, you get to pick your players in the draft instead of it getting simulated or whatnot. Now, I haven't actually gotten that far in a manager career to know if you can or not already, but I just thought it'd be really cool if you could, like, it would take longer, and I understand that it's a lot more effort, but if you got a list of every player's name and you could just pick the players, even if like you had to go, you can just sim the other teams, and then when it's your turn, you get to sit down and you get to like pick what player is yours. That would just once again make the game so much more realistic, and I would really enjoy that. So that's number 6, and finally number 7 would be adding players' signature celebration. So for example, for that would be Charlie Cameron's when he revs the motorbike, or Levi Casbolt when he tenses his biceps, whatever. I think he calls it the snake, whatever. But yeah, if it's sort of like Ronaldo, I know I relate to FIFA a lot because I've came from FIFA, but it's sort of like Ronaldo, how he's got his Sue celebration. He waves his hand around, then he runs up, jumps backwards, and yeah. So I think adding some signature celebrations that would be cool. Um, that is pretty much it from me. That is 7 things that I'd like to see AFL Evolution 3. Of course, they're probably not going to get to see this, or the game's probably too far into development already. But I mean, if I can somewhat spread the word and we eventually get it, it'd be really cool to see one of these in AFL Evolution 3. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please like and subscribe. And like I said, share your opinions on any of mine in the comments, or comment down below what you think should be added into AFL Evolution 3. But that's all from me today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.